Well, I think as with most negotiations, the two sides had their red lines, and now it's a question of finding some common ground between the two red lines. And we knew that for the EU side, the question of the financial contribution that the UK was going to make on exit was an important factor. We now hear there may be movement on that specific point. The borders with Northern Ireland was another one, and the question of citizens' rights, where there seems to be general consensus that that is moving far better forward than the other two points. But look, at the end of it, negotiations are like that. There will be a considerable amount of grandstanding in public, positions will be taken, and then people will have to come to an agreement at one point, because I do think in a general sense it's neither in the interest of the United Kingdom nor is it in the interest of the European Union that there should be no agreement at all going forward.
I'd like to ask you, Dr. Garcia, for a best case scenario at the outcome of talks and a worst case scenario, as well as a realistic expectation of where Gibraltar can expect to be in 18 months' time.
Well, we said at the beginning that we would leave no stone unturned in terms of looking at all the options for Gibraltar and safeguarding the position of Gibraltar. And I think in the time that has elapsed since the referendum last year, it's something that we've done. I mean, the government has been working with our resources, which are far smaller than the resources of the United Kingdom, where they have, I think, 400 people in the Brexit department. We have obviously far less people, probably 12 or 14 people working on Brexit here in Gibraltar, in Brussels and in London. But certainly we've managed to do a considerable amount. And if you remember that after the referendum, we carried out a detailed impact study as to the impact of Brexit in different areas of the economy, in different areas of the public sector, and identifying potential solutions and potential worst-case scenarios and best-case scenarios. So that work was done a while ago, and obviously it's very useful because it's proved the foundations for our discussions with the United Kingdom going forward. The UK is very much aware of what the concerns of Gibraltar are. Indeed, many of these concerns we've outlined ourselves in public, and we are now working closely to address them. The joint ministerial committee that we have with the government of the United Kingdom has met on various occasions already. There are now working groups established working on the detail of the impact of Brexit, including on financial services, on online gaming, on transport issues, on the environment and on the border. So that's already ongoing work and ongoing detailed discussions between the governments of the United Kingdom and the government of Gibraltar going forward. So certainly from our point of view, we had it very clear what we wanted from Brexit, and we're working now to achieve that.